Hello, my beautiful rainbow people. Welcome back to the Controversy of Zion. Hi, my name is Zion, and I am the prophet from the 54th chapter of the book of Isaiah, and I dare anyone to prove me wrong. And this is my program called the Controversy of Zion, where I am doing my utmost to piss you off, shock the hell out of you, scare the hell out of you, or make you giggle with delight at how insanely crazy I am and how right I am. Now, today's episode is the pedophile and the Nazi on parade. Now, I would like to say something. Is she my love, my beautiful friend, my God from above? Thank you so much for Marjorie Taylor Greene. And it was such a bonus to just throw Matt Gaetz in there just for fun. Because how easy can you make this for me? Thank you. Because you see, Marjorie Taylor Greene was a gift to me from God. God wrapped her up in a package like a birthday gift, put a bow around her neck, and put her in front of the cameras and said, "Here, Zion, I'm gonna give you all kinds of things to put a show together for. I'm gonna let this one lady be the center stage of how you knock down the entire United States of America." Welcome to Zion, everyone. Now, every day I watched CNN and the Damage Report and TYNT and MSNBC. Now, not to the full, I'm not Trump, okay? I do it on my phone in little snips and bits and pieces, like on my break at work or in the morning when I have my coffee before I do my shows, at night before I go to bed, just to check and see if anything happened. But see, I do this so that I can cross-reference all the facts of my newsfeed for this show. Now, you Republicans make this way, way too easy for me. Because as we speak, you have a pedophile and a Nazi on parade, going town to town, spewing all their poisonous, evil crap into the minds of the gullible idiots, fools, and idol worshippers of this country, who do not have a brain to think for themselves. I call them zombies. And it is a zombie apocalypse because 2/3 of the population are zombies. But that's beside the point. Now, I want to point out something to you people. Something very obvious, but obviously isn't. You know that. That's the Republican Party. They just don't get it. And thanks, Jeff, for that one. You see, QAnon believe that there is a cabal of pedophiles in the federal government who have this child ring where they kidnap children, sacrifice them to Satan, and suck their brain juice or blood or whatever. You people watch way too much Hollywood. Seriously? You really believe that? Oh my God. Grow the fuck up. Excuse my language. No, don't excuse my language. I'm a cyanide. I can speak my own language without having to excuse myself. If you say something so stupid that it elicits that much emotional response, I'm going to say something that reflects that response. So, fucking stupid. There is only one political party that currently has a known suspected pedophile prancing around on stages all over the country boasting about it. His name is Matt Gaetz, and he's been accused of sleeping with and paying for sex for a 17-year-old child, making him a pedophile. Open your eyes, stupid people. Matt Gaetz should have been ostracized by any and every QAnon person in the whole country. The very fact that they embrace him tells you the truth. The Republican Party projects all of its evil upon the Democrats. Case in point, Marjorie Nancy Taylor Greene Nazi bitch. She is a white supremacist. She is an anti-Semitic, and she's a Nazi. And yet she accuses the Democrats of being that. She uses Nazi tactics, follows a Nazi leader, and accuses the Democrats of being the Nazi. And the Republicans eat it up like it was real. So let me cue you in on what is real. According to the government, UFOs are real. Verified. They're saying, oh, they are real. You damn right they're real. And guess what? I work for them. I work with them. I am their representative on Earth. If you want to learn anything about the Great or about God, this God, you come to me. Because God taught me everything I know. I don't have blind eyes. I am not deaf. And I damn sure am not dumb. And the Great, the gods of the earth, the ancestors, or the ancient gods of our ancestors, has sent me to judge you according to this document. And this document's judgment played out in the year 2020. If you want proof of it, go to Pot Smoker's Bible, lowercase, on YouTube. Start at the very beginning and watch all of the videos. Now, once you've once you've viewed the first copy of the dual book, Pot Smoker's Bible, Book of Zion, then you don't have to read that second copy. That was just for my other social media feeds. But anyway, contained within those two books is the actual prophetic judgment of the United States of America and the world and associated with it. And it played out in actual real-time events in the year 2020. There were three main elements to the judgment that God set forth 4,000 years ago for the United States of America. if America became guilty, was hypocritical, and enacted the prophecy, there would be elected into office the basest and most immoral of men, Donald J. Trump. During his administration, he would be subject to scandals. He would be pretty much impeached. And there would be a plague called consumption in the Bible that would send every nation's citizens home. It would empty the streets of the city, and we would cast our dead out in silence. George Floyd would have his neck, would die at the hands of the police by having his face ground into the pavement, which would cause an uprising that we call Black Lives Matter, an overflowing of righteousness during the time of the pandemic consumption decree, where my beautiful rainbow people would go take to the streets and demand justice. That was the year 2020. Lock, stock, and death in silence. My people in the streets. The police, with their batons, their badges, their utility belts, and their shields in array against my people. Look it up, it's in the book of Daniel. And God does not side with the American government, be they Republicans or Democrats. There is not a single government on this planet that is an acceptable government to the God of the earth, the Great. That is why I speak on their behalf. That is why they have put me in a position to fulfill prophecy. Because I only have to do one thing to finalize the entire prophetic events. All I have to do is go camping, gather enough people to satisfy the Great that we are ready, to pledge to them that we will follow their ways and their laws and allow them to teach our children everything they know. In exchange, they will land their ships at our camp and speak to us face to face. And then together, we will face the entire governmental body of the earth and judge them for all the wicked, evil, gross, and disgusting things that they have done. Beginning with the Republican Party and the United States of America, the hypocritical nation that says one thing and does the opposite. Matt Gaetz is a pedophile. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a Nazi. The Republican Party is guilty and doomed. And I am Zion, the prophet foretold in the Bible. I am judge, the grayer jury, and reality itself executes the sentence. I never say goodbye, so I'm going to say later now.